Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be filming a review on the Vanity Planet Raedia brush. So if you want to see that, make sure to stay tuned. I did do a skincare haul where this brush is also included in, so if you want to see that, make sure to go watch it. It's going to be in the eye above as well as the description box below. But let's jump into the review for this spin brush. I ordered the spin brush, and first of all, it took so long to get here, like 2 weeks, maybe 3. It might have been a full month, I don't know. All I know is it took so long to get here, so it was kind of like I paid for the shipping and it said it was going to be here in 5 business days, and it was not. So I was already annoyed with that because they didn't even tell me there was going to be a backup in shipping. Like, it just did not come that fast. It just came slow, so whatever. And then when I got it, it needed a battery, so I was like, it's the year 2020 and I get it, everything doesn't have to come like with a charger, but I would just prefer something to have a charger so I don't have to go buy batteries. I don't even remember the last time I had to buy batteries, so that was additional thing that I was already annoyed about. It does come in nice packaging and in a nice box, so I appreciated that. And this is what it looks like. You know, it's the case where it's here. It has holes in it for it to be able to dry overnight. We will get to that later. It comes like this brush. I got the one that I want to say this is the blush pink color. This is a regular for every day. This is the harsh one, and then this is silicone, which I like because a lot of spin brushes I haven't seen that come with that one for sensitive skin, and I have sensitive skin, so I like that. So when I first got it, you know, I put the head on it after I got the batteries and everything, and I turned it on. I was extremely underwhelmed. I was like, is this gonna have enough power for my face? Like, I paid $60 for this to go like this fast. However, I loved it. When I first used it, it was so great. You could see an instant difference in the skin, in the way my skin looked, the way my skin felt after I used it. I used it with different types of cleansers. It was all great. I was really in love with the way it buffed my skin out. It wasn't too rough though. If I wanted it to be faster, I could put on 2 different speeds because it does have 2 different speeds. It has the regular one and then it has high. So both of those are just fine for the skin. This one is great for every day. The one that is intense is actually more intense. At first I was like, I don't see why this is considered more intense. However, as you're using it and you're washing your face, you can feel the difference, and it is a lot more intense than the other one. The silicone one is also very nice for gentle skin. So if you have sensitive skin and you're worried about something being too rough, you'll be okay with the first brush. But also you should be really great if you use the silicone one. However, so I was using this brush every single day. I set them down and I don't use them for a minute because after I use it, you know, the brush is still dense. I would wring it out like this, and then I would let it spin on high so that it could flick all the water, majority of the water out before I put it back in the case. I go like a week without using it. I want to say I went out of town, and I come back and I go to use it, but it's still damp. So I'm kind of like, the first time I used it, it dried overnight, I think, but I don't think I checked them after that. So I'm like, okay, let me smell them. When I say it smells like straight mildew, like I'm so disappointed because I really like this product. It smells like straight mildew. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's just the everyday one. Let me go see the other one. The one that is the more intense one for a more intense exfoliation also smells like mildew. So I'm like, have these never been drying? Even though there are holes in the container over the parts that hold the bristles, so why is it not drying? You know what I'm saying? The silicone one is the only one that didn't. I went to go look in the brush and you could see like little gray specks in it throughout, and I'm like, now Vanity Planet, I paid $60 for this to not be able to dry in the container that it's supposed to be put in to dry, and I'm supposed to put this on my face. Like, so since then I only use the silicone one because that's the only one that I didn't find mildew in. I think I'm gonna soak the brushes in cleaner substance just to clear it out and make sure, because they smell like mildew. It's gross. I'm not putting that on my face because it's gonna worsen my skin, especially because I have an allergy to mold. It's just annoying because I really thought I found a tool that I liked that was really helping and progressing my skin, and to find out that it's not cleaning itself. And it's not like I'm not cleaning it because I'm bringing the water and as much of it out as I can at the end of every use. The container literally has holes in it so that the air can escape. At first I was like, maybe I'm putting it in an area where it's not getting enough flow and circulation, but it's literally sitting out in the open on my counter where there's plenty of flow. There's plenty of air circulation. The door is left open during the day. How much more open can it get? Like, you want me to sit it outside? I'm not doing that. I don't want to say I don't recommend this product because, like I said, it did progress my skincare. It did a lot for me. Prior to buying this spin brush, I was using one of these, which was doing great for my skin, which is similar to what the silicone one does for this. However, this don't get mildewy. And if the silicone one is going to be the only one who doesn't smell and get mildew over time, why are the other brushes being provided? Like, I'm just curious, is anybody else having this problem? Maybe it's me. Maybe it is the way I'm storing it and I need to set shorty outside on top of my car in the sun all day long so it can dry and I'll have these problems. But I don't understand why it's having this issue if it's designed to be put in this packaging. Like, that's annoying to me. So I'm going to wash the brushes, like I said, soak them, see how that goes. Hopefully the problem will be eliminated and I won't have to come back to this. But I'm really disappointed. Yeah, so Vanity Planet, if you're watching this, maybe you can give me some tips on cleaning or how to store the brush. I'll give a full review in the description box below, just on any updates after I clean it and how it goes. But yeah, so like I said, it did help my skincare. So if you're gonna purchase this, buy it with a grain of salt. However, $60 for something to catch mildew. So yeah, that's it. If you have any questions or tips, make sure to leave them in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the Jan Fam.